Yeah.
The superintendent is not looking out of your room like any kids poking out that door.
No, but one never knows what she might be looking out her window.
Yeah, but you never know if you like, hey,
We're doing
we
loud.
need to collect some snow or something.
No. I would really like my last 2 years to be rather peaceful.
It's never peaceful.
No kidding.
I really know any superintendent would be like, oh, you have 2 years left? Yeah, fired.
Nah,
I didn't say she'd fire me.
I feel like
I just don't want to deal with it.
Miss Wild, I feel like you wouldn't dare to got fired, to be honest. I feel like you wouldn't. To be honest.
2 years away from retirement.
Okay.
She'd be so bad.
I'd be pissed.
Oh, you probably start yelling.
Did you see that?
Alright.
Wait, all I do for this call, and you fired?
Alright, so yesterday we drew attracting magnetic fields. And we said that magnets were the strongest where?
North and south poles.
North and south poles. Alright, so today we need to talk about what happens when magnets repel and how they look. Alright? I'll give you a moment to draw that, and then I will draw what it looks like.
I'm a little worried about Markel.
I don't know, maybe he fell into the toilet. I can't tell you. All I know is he told me he had to go.
If
Maybe
you
he got
fail,
sick
he doesn't need to come back.
and he called home. I don't know.
Ew.
Leave me.
You're constipated, you get like.
I know y'all.
Why do I have 2 bottles of water on my desk?
One of
You was
them.
about to drink them, what you mean?
I forgot one of mine.
Thirsty?
I got time in my pocket.
And which one was it?
They were in my pocket for like an hour and a half. So.
Wait, so which one's
She
mine?
handed them to me and I was like, Annette, I don't want these. And she gave them to me.
Oh, this one's mine. It was cold.
She gave them to me first and then I gave them back to her.
Give me my cold bottle of water back. I just got it out
Oh,
of the
that was-
refrigerator.
I was
Flat.
They're the same level.
I don't know if I trust these.
I thought it was mine. I was like, which one's colder?
You never know. Did you just give them Mario? What are you standing?
Are you kidding me?
What?
Are one of these really yours?
Yes.
But yours colder.
I just got it out of the refrigerator. It
Sure.
started. Yes, I'm sure.
You're funny.
Yes.
Oh, I think that's my
You
one.
got the cry.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Now, when we look at, where'd I put the pen? There it is. Let's hope not. All right. So when you have something that's repelling, all right, first of all, north and south is going to attract. So you're going to have that curvature that we talked about yesterday. And you guys are going to see this in the lab today. Because you are.
I
Okay?
mean, why? You don't ask why in science, you just let it happen.
I do that's why. I am curious.
Okay? I'm going to show you how to do it. You're going to have to draw it. All right?
I was
So,
not.
now, what's going to happen when the 2 magnets repel? All right? Well, the 2 magnets are going to attempt to push each other apart. So they're going to
Who's that?
probably Markel.
It looks like you got it.
Yeah, I think it is.
Are you okay,
Do
sir?
you know how long?
Man,
Big boy.
Out there. Who's father?
It's been like a whole 30 minutes, Markel. Dead
Your eyes are red.
serious. Look at the time.
Right? It's already like 12.
I'm glad you're okay because they were getting seriously
I
worried
was
about
getting
you.
worried. I was like, did he skip?
But I was too. I thought it was like, what if my boy died in there? What am I gonna do?
I really thought you
I
fell
didn't
in.
even get to
What
say
is
the last
that?
words to him either.
So they're gonna go up and down?
They're going to sort of curve this way and curve this way, curve this way, curve that way. Okay?
You're trying to draw a fish.
No.
It wasn't supposed to look like a fish, but
It looks like an Isaac.
maybe it looks like a fish.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I see it too. No, actually, it looks like 2 squids.
Okay? It wasn't intended to look like a fish, but if that's what you see, okay.
I feel like this is an ink blot in a therapist room.
What do you see?
Like
We're starting with
the body.
We tested the open while you were away, and we did that pretty slowly because we had to admire the snow for a while too.
So what did I do?
I don't remember. Looking power school. I've already put it away. I'm not getting it back out. That's what happens when you flush yourself down the toilet and have to bubble back up for a while.
Hey. Hey. First I get tissue from the toilet.
You gotta prepare and then we'll get it.
He's like, I need this fine dining experience.
Then you probably had to find a
Like,
toilet
man,
that
I
actually
can't
works in the
walk.
building. I'm thinking maybe that's why the building is closed this weekend. I'm thinking maybe they're gonna repair the toilets, because the water's gonna be off.
They showed that bathroom like in the other hallway with the ruler and the don't go in here. It's been closed like all year.
They need it because really was doing in there.
Yeah, it really blew it up.
Right.
Can't go in the guy's bathroom and she was like, oh, yeah, the ruler.
Irons.
Because the girls' bathroom.
It was just a splash, like, her
That's
around
what
the
you
school.
did right now, so don't even.
I would have dropped
All right,
an iron.
so,
Is this a whole set of notes, or is it saying?
also, now,
What you gotta do is these.
magnetic materials are called ferromagnetic. I'm gonna need you to use that language, ferromagnetic. Did you just say it was hot in here?
It is.
It is kind of hard.
I don't.
How much effort were you putting in going to the bathroom if you think it's hot in here?
It really
I
is
want
hot in here.
No, I wanted hot at first when I walked in.
Did you run from the gym back down here or something?
No. I walked
Can't
pretty,
do-
I walked
no.
pretty slow
My people are cute.
here.
I mean, I think it's kind of comfortable in here, but I guess not.
I'm
Open the door.
The door was locked.
The door, the big blue doors?
Go down.
Oh.
Open the door.
Now,
She's locked.
what does it mean to be ferromagnetic?
Even.
All right, the word ferro means iron based.
We'll call you really the Pharaoh.
Stop. Give Ureli a break. All right, ferromagnetic means it's iron based. So, examples of ferromagnetic materials, you have to know 4. Okay? Are nickel, cobalt, iron, and steel. Now, I'm going to tell you the symbols for these 3 because they're elements on the periodic table. So you can use the symbols if you would like to. You don't have to, but the first 3 have symbols because they're on the periodic table. So if you prefer to shorthand them with the symbols, you may. Okay? Now, the reason I'm telling you this is, are all metals able to be magnetized?
No.
No. Okay? Most cars are made of steel. So most cars can have magnetic stickers put on them. You buy things for your favorite sports teams. Maybe you have an LSHS sticker or something on the magnetic thing stuck to the side to support the school. Okay? Now, a lot of big trucks, for example, big trucks need to be lighter weight to save on fuel mileage. They're made of aluminum. Can they have magnetic stickers put on the side? Aluminum is not a ferromagnetic material. So is it magnetic? No, it will not stick. So the things they have stuck to the side are actual stickers. No, because it's a compound. It's between iron and carbon. Okay? All right. Am I giving everybody time to get what they need?
No, you
Okay, tell me when you have it back there. Got it? Anybody else need time?
Yeah.
All right, so there are 2. You said yes?
Yes.
Okay, I thought you said you had it.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to work with 2 kinds of magnets. One we're going to do today, which is called permanent. The ones I passed around yesterday are called permanent magnets. Okay, what does the word permanent mean? Forever. Okay, so these are magnets that stay magnetized for a long time. Now, I won't say forever, simply because do you have magnets at your house that have lost their magnetism? Okay, now Jaya nodded yes. Okay, I have a couple on the refrigerator that aren't as strong as what they used to be. They're still magnetized, but they're not as good as they used to.
Like move them around and stuff on the fridge before you can like even.
Yes, correct. Okay, so and sometimes they don't stick at all, and you have to throw them out. Okay, so we're going to talk about why and how they lose their magnetism also. All right, but when we say permanent, they generally stay magnetized for a long time. The ones that I handed around yesterday, I've had these since late 90s. Okay, so these are going on about 20 years. Okay, and they're pretty. Would you say pretty strong? Based on yesterday, yeah, these are pretty strong magnets. Okay, they're permanent magnets. The ones you're going to use back there today, the bar magnets that I have, those are permanent magnets. Some of them are stronger than others. If you find that you get a weak set, I put them all back there. We're a small class. Swap them out with a different set of magnets. Okay? So, as an example, bar magnets are permanent magnets. Now, the second kind of magnet is a temporary magnet. What's temporary mean? Okay. Magnets that are only magnetized for a short time. Now, the example we're going to do with this, we might get to tomorrow. If we don't get to it tomorrow, we'll do it on Thursday. You guys are going to build an electromagnet. All right? Crap. I need to put that in my phone. Forgot to go buy the batteries. Check my husband and remind me.
Bro, I'll go buy some batteries right now. So let me take your car.
No.
I can't even drive.
Well, neither can he. We're not supposed to because you can't see crap. All right? At least not till Friday when he goes for his classes. All right? So, I'm going to get new D-cell batteries because the ones that we have back there work great for light bulbs, but we need them to be a little better, a little fresher to build the electromagnet. All right? So,
Finally happened.
it's just rebooted.
I think that's a sign of something that we can't do.
No, I think we should go.
Yeah, it sounds like we can't do this anymore.
Yeah, sounds good.
This is common sense thing.
I think all the teachers email us card if we need to go home. Then
You know what ice feels like.
You can test right now.
It's like a snowstorm when I take all.
I'm about out.
Hey, him one too.
Alright, now it's just hailing.
Him too.
Or sleep. Which one is it? You're the weather person.
Probably sleep. Hail's big.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Our
that's
computer just rebooted, so we can't do notes now.
It's rebooting. It just takes a minute.
Right, short intermission.
Will it take hard?
Short
Yeah,
intermission
'cause
now.
it won't work at all.
Yeah.
Where's the what? It's how you. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy. It's Wall's classroom.
Why are you pushing me this way?
That's a sign that technology is ruining the world.
What?
Not working is ruining the world.
Ugh.
Technology is ruining the world, bro.
Well,
I know you have candy. You know, the other night my mom said, "Do you want to go to the park with me and your sister?" You know, I told her, no, I want to stay and play with you. That is like not healthy.
Don't worry, you're growing up and then we're playing the park.
I do know. I
Does it
realize
stick on any side?
the example is bad on my part. But
what?
Yeah, we need to go.
that's what you need to do to accept yourself. Like you need to realize the bad things you do. Like, and just go to the park with your sister and make her happy.
I wonder if I'm a blow
My
up.
sister walked in my living room and said, "Love the emo," and then walked out. I said, "My sister walked in my living room and said, "Love the emo," and walked out. So I wouldn't even. Did I say?
Are we going for here?
I mean, like,
I mean, it's like four.
I do a little
Right?
bit, but same time I don't, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? You gotta listen.
Yeah. Come back. No,
Exactly. You have a little sister?
you got a lab
A
to
little
do.
brother?
We should be able to finish it. If the board ever finishes.
It doesn't work like that. Never mind.
Bring you back.
I was almost.
All right.
Oh, wait.
Hold on.
Where
Where is it at, Miss Wall?
Workspace.
Go to the folder that says magnetism and then find magnetism notes.
This girl, give me a finger. As well.
What? Say what? Yeah.
You made this in 2002?
The actual thing? Yeah, the original, and then I updated it. Keep the magnets away from the computer.
I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, but you don't want to get them close.
Why? What's happening? Oh, that thing from yesterday?
Could strip it. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. I need the Word notebook.
Well, I was right.
Yeah, I need the one that's got more.
This one?
This one's the Smart Notebook.
That's it.
What is this, by the way?
What? That is an old timer. Yep, you hook it up to a power source, and this little thing goes up and down, and it's a timer. Let's tell it yes, so let's see what it finds.
This feels-
We probably lost the last page.
Why'd you do that?
Maybe because he wanted to.
What is it?
Go sit down.
Just know.
Where do we stop at?
Section be 30
Why'd you take them?
I wanna.
It's like 30 pounds.
Is it, did we stop here?
You're not gonna get
Magnetic.
Our battery's like expensive.
Yeah, I can get 30 batteries for $30.
I think it was this one.
That's decent.
Iron sticks to iron.
Yeah, no, it
I
is.
think it was this one.
No.
Go back.
That's how I got the rechargeable battery.
Back.
These are plastic.
That's like $13 already.
Yeah, I only lost that page. All right. So the only page we lost was the page we were on. So did everybody have what we needed there, or do I need to rewrite something? All right. So everybody had, that it stayed magnetized for a short time, and you had electromagnets.
Trevor, what are you doing?
All right.
I didn't have electromagnets.
All right. So the example here
Was electromagnetic.
was electromagnets. All right. And I just texted my husband to remind him we need to go buy batteries tonight so that we can get fresh batteries for the lab.
Trevor, what are you doing?
Okay? Because I've got the wire, I've got everything we need, but I need fresh batteries. So we'll either pick up the batteries tonight or tomorrow night so that we have batteries for Thursday.
Oh, there's my contact.
All right.
Sorry, I was
So-
looking for my attractiveness.
Right. All right. So what is magnetism? All right. I think we have 2 slides to go and then we're done. All right. 3 slides and then we're ready to do the lab. All right. So what is magnetism? Can anybody tell me?
When atoms attract each other. Oh.
All right. It's a force of what? If I start us out.
Nature.
What 2 things can magnets do? All right. It's a force of attraction.
Oh, we did this yesterday.
Did we do this last time?
Really, this is
Uh-huh.
we did. I got one of this one.
Oh, we didn't do that.
You got to add to what we did yesterday. It's a force of attraction or repulsion. All right. And I need you to tell me what it's based on. Due to the arrangement of what?
Poles.
All right. What's in the poles? All right, what causes, okay, we said that nickel, cobalt, iron, and steel were ferromagnetic. All but like aluminum wouldn't be, or magnesium wouldn't be, or all metals can't be. So why are these 4 ferromagnetic but others aren't? So what arrangement do you think I'm referring to? The arrangement of what?
Atoms.
Okay, due to the arrangement of an atom's, I need one more word. An atom's what? Not protons, you're almost there. Electrons.
Wait, I gotta look what's wrong.
Due to an atom's electrons. Yeah?
It ain't working.
Because they're repelling.
Still.
So what are you feeling when you do that? What's that word we talked about yesterday? It's a 2-word answer. Magnetic field. Okay? All right. So what causes magnetic properties? Look at the definition. What causes magnetic properties? Okay. I can live with that. I was going to say an atom's electrons, but I can live with that. Okay, the arrangement of the electrons.
Oh, we got a surprise turkey.
We what?
Turkey surprise, what for lunch break?
Because I was turkey with the meat.
Yeah,
Meat with the,
yeah, that like nasty lady, I think.
Oh, and by the way, there's an April menu back there. I even picked one up for y'all. Just so you would know. So when you asked, I would actually know what was for lunch, or I could direct you to the
So
menu.
what's for lunch?
Whatever's on that menu.
Appreciate it.
what's today, the 2nd?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the cheesy bread stuff.
Ew.
The what?
The cheesy bread.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Start over there.
I know.
Like, I'm messing with you. That's what I'm gonna talk about.
I'm telling you, you got
This lunch is not that good.
Miss what? It like grapes.
Well, you gotta eat some.
Lunch.
Or like it was fine.
You got the breakfast menu, Miss
You
Wall.
got the breakfast menu.
Excuse me. Unstaple it and look at the back. Just pull the staples out gently and we'll restaple it. I didn't pay attention when I stapled it. I'm so sorry.
That would be so stupid, bro.
I didn't look at it.
Oh my God. It had to be turkey.
I'm sorry, I
Yeah,
read the wrong
I
menu.
mean, if you
It's not my fault. You
I was like, cheesy bread.
cheesy bread. Whoa.
I'm sorry.
Like, I don't know how Lexington, like, that cheesy bread is like.
One of mine wouldn't
they
matter.
got like everyone's try.
I hadn't eaten that much.
Okay, see if we go catch it in there.
Ciao.
Like, I can, what
Oh,
Any plans for forward?
Do not throw magnets in here. All right. So what is a magnetic domain? Okay. This is a word that causes issues every year. Okay. Shh. Hush. All right. This is a region where individual electrons are aligned. Now, I use a nice fancy science word here. All right, a region where individual electrons are aligned. What do I mean when I use the word aligned? Okay, in place is not a bad word. They have to go the same. There you go. Aligned means they go the same direction. Mario, really? Just remember when we start the lab, you're getting out of it. Now, so the last 2 things we need to talk about are how we get electrons to become aligned and magnetized, and how we unmagnetize electrons or the magnet. Okay? Have I given everybody time to catch up? Elizabeth, you caught up, or are you working on something else? Because it looks like you're working on something else today. What's that? Oh, okay. You just recopying and making them neat or something? Oh, okay. They don't have to be neat or pretty. All right. So how do we magnetize something? All right. Can I borrow the magnets over there? Now, to do this, I'm going to borrow
You ready?
just stick all of them there.
Shut up.
Right in the middle. All right, so I'm going to take a nail. All right, so to become magnetized, you take a ferromagnetic material.
Wait, did you say these numbers wasn't gonna be long?
Yep, we got one more slide after this. And place it on a strong, permanent magnet. So, I took a nail from back there in our supplies, and a nail is made of steel. Steel is what kind of material? Ferromagnetic. These are what? They're strong permanent magnets. So I'm going to leave this nail sitting in this strong permanent magnet, most likely till tomorrow. All right. And tomorrow when you come in, this is going to have become a what?
Permanent magnet.
Well, not a permanent magnet. It'll be a temporary because it's only in just trying to magnetize it.
Charge.
All right, but it should have become magnetized. Okay? So, this nail has all these electrons in it, right? So, I'm going to use arrows to represent my electrons. So, right now, these electrons, are they aligned? Are they all going the same direction? No. So, let me use little boxes or shapes to represent the areas. Okay? These are their domains. So I need all these electrons to now do what? I need them all to point the same way to be magnetized. All right? So, and the lines I put in here, yours do not have to match. All right? So right now, that permanent magnet is trying to get all those electrons pointing the same direction because the electrons in the nail aren't pointing the same way. So while y'all are doing the lab, while fourth period's in here, while I'm doing parent conferences today, while all this stuff is going on, those permanent magnets are going to be yanking on those electrons, trying to jar them into that alignment to get them magnetized. Okay? So when these electrons go the same direction, this is magnetized because the electrons go the same direction. Okay? That's how you know it's magnetized. All the electrons go the same way. Does that make sense? Okay. So that's what that magnet is trying to do to my nails, trying to get them all going the same way. Now, it will happen over time. The strong magnet is going to pull on those electrons and make them go that way. It doesn't happen instantly, but it will happen by tomorrow.
Eventually.
Now, how can I unmagnetize something? So now Jaya nodded. I said, I've got some weak magnets on my refrigerator. How do magnets become unmagnetized or become weak? Okay, what happens to them? Aside from they get old.
EMPs.
Those that I just told you about on my desk, I've had those since the late 90s. Best guess is 98. So, I'm heading on 21 years old and they're still pretty strong. So what's happening on my refrigerator that's causing them to become unmagnetized? Okay, they are going to go in different directions. When I draw my picture, they're going to be pointing different directions. That's what's going to be in the picture. But what happened to them to cause them to go in different directions? What I do to them?
Just left them there.
I did leave them there. What do my kids sometimes do to the refrigerator door and I yell at them?
Oh.
They do. The what? They slam it. So what happens to the magnets? They do vibrate, which is part of the problem. They slap off and hit the what?
Lord.
Which causes them to vibrate. They don't hit the wall or I'd really go nuts. They hit the floor. Okay? They slam it hard enough that they fall off and hit the wall. I'm really going to go berserk.
My sister put a magnet in the microwave.
Okay?
Wow.
So, if we drop it, all right? So if you slam the refrigerator door so hard that the magnets drop off the refrigerator and hit the floor, okay? Nobody should slam the refrigerator door so hard that stuff falls off the refrigerator.
Yeah, huh? My brother, he gets like ice cream.
Like, what if you
he's like,
hit a wall?
what?
Just open it and close
Here,
it.
come here, catch up.
Mayonnaise
I'm
was just
like, Frank
So,
said,
I'm hoping. This morning, my little sister put Doritos in a tortilla and ate it.
that's a lot of heat.
That's odd.
I know.
Okay? Now, based on what Nigel said, in order to demagnetize it, we want the electrons to vibrate, right? So what else could we do to get the electrons to vibrate besides dropping it?
Slamming
Mm-mm.
it, like on a door.
All right, let me say this. Dropping it or hitting it is the same thing. Okay? So let me go with yes on Diavion slamming it. Dropping it and hitting it is the same answer. Okay? I'll give you credit for either of those. They're the same. So slamming it, any variety of that is the same answer. Okay? Dropping it, hitting it, same thing. So what else can we do to get particles or electrons to vibrate besides hitting it or dropping it? What? That's it. Heat it. Yes.
That's you put it in the microwave, Mark. Oh,
Heat it. Those are the two. All right. If you heat it up or if you hit it or drop it, the electrons will move. Okay?
Hey, magic could get in the microwave.
What?
Why are you hitting on the magnet?
You wouldn't. But we're just talking about how can you unmagnetize it. Okay? Well, unless you just wanted to demagnetize it. So the picture that we talked about a second ago, all right, in terms of how the electrons would look, again,
Different ways.
Well, shut up. Shut up.
I don't know why you have me.
It's not how the song goes.
The shadows and whatever.
okay? So if you're not magnetized, what do you know about the arrows or the electrons? They're not doing what? They're not going the same direction. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
We're done with the no.
We are. Now we're going to talk lab.
Oh.
No.
Yes.
Any course, bro. I was starting to smell it again a little bit. Barely though. It was not.
Three. Okay.
It's the person at the door. Who is it?
I don't know. We're going to the door.
You look, you were not going to get that. That's how you look. You weren't going to get that.
Who, me? I was trying to find out what. I'm hungry as well. Crackers.
All right, Eddie.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is a lot of writing, Miss Wall.
So what chicks in here?
I'm sick.
All right, Markel. And out the paper for drawing.
Yeet. Next, Charlie. Wait, can we have a partner on this lab?
Yes.
Who want to be my partner?
Those ain't good.
Jose, you trying to be my partner?
All right. So Mario gave you the lab sheet. Markel's bringing you the paper to draw.
What is it?
All right, everybody should have two pieces of paper. One's
No.
blank, one's a lab sheet. When everything gets passed out.
You can take all the take all the
This is why you talking about partner?
No.
Plenty of people here, pick somebody else. That part two, I gotta go around and sprinkle. Give her chips back.
I take it out, I let you get some, I just pour your hand.
Alright, so, does everybody have a blank piece of paper and a lab sheet? Alright, part one's pretty easy. You're gonna get a thing of magnets. Everybody can say a thing of magnets, you have 2-bar magnets. Alright, and you're gonna check the materials that are at the top. Let me talk about part 2 and part 3 real quick. Alright? Now, in part 2, everybody's gonna need my help. So, when you get your bar magnets, okay, and a lot of them have stuff on them, so don't have them near your eyes. Everybody looking? Because if you call me over to your counter and you're not ready, I'm gonna yell at you. I do not yell that loud. So you have north and south. The first one tells you to have them attracted. So make sure north and south are facing. Don't have them touching. Leave some space so you have like an inch. Lay them down flat on your lab counter. You need a piece of. Stop. And then have some poster board. I'm going to come out with the iron filings when you call me. And I'm going to show you how to sprinkle the iron filings. So on the second part of part 2, you know what you're doing. But I'm going to show you how to do it in the first part. Okay? Once you have the iron filings spread out, and I've done it, you have to draw it. Your picture needs to look pretty good. Okay? Now you don't want to be an art student to do this. But if all you draw are a bunch of zigzagging lines that look like a second grader drew it, I'm going to give you a second grader grade.
Wait, so,
Okay?
all right, so when you draw second grade, all right?
Yeah.
So they can use, so we can't do that either?
Nope, it can't look like crap. Now, in part 3 it says do paper clips. Alright? So when you get to the paper clip part, it's telling you to, people, do not do this. See how the paper clips are hung together because they attached them? Do not do that. Then somebody's got to take the time to unattach stuff.
It would be you.
No, I just picked it up. Alright, you're gonna start at the end and attach paper clips and then work your way towards the middle. Okay? Like this. Does everybody see how I'm going towards the middle?
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna do that for part 3. Alright? Everybody got the general idea? If you finish today, then I need it on my desk. If we don't finish today, we'll have a few minutes tomorrow, but not a lot. Okay? Alright,
Come here.
get started.
See that something you
Oh my God.
Wow.
Cracker bits.
Oh, yeah, my girl.